got this series already wrapped up. But you can't let the other team up off the mat right here. You have to stay focused, out on the mound, clean defense, everything it takes. You don't get many opportunities throughout the course of a season for 3-game sweeps, let alone a potential 4-game sweep.
He's set and the pitch. Bo Bichette is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. They've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. A very fine afternoon for baseball. 67 degrees here at first pitch. Now the 1-1 pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Waiting on it is Benintendi. Makes the play, 1 away. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, you know, they're hoping to get more on the number 6 hitter. 0 for 5 in his last game, and I know a lot of people don't panic about a game like that, but he just hasn't looked very good. Not a lot of confidence coming out of this guy right now. Maybe this is the game that can get that confidence turned back around and get him turned back around.
Stepping in now, Santiago Espinal, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Merrifield ranging into the outfield. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Next to hit, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch on the way as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Center fielder on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Blue Jays go down in order, and now the Royals get their first shot in a scoreless ball game. Jose Barrios is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Toronto. What do we need to know here, Danny?
You know, one of the things that sticks out, Matt, he has one of the best breaking balls in the business. It's a big sweeper. It's almost a slurve, a hybrid between a curveball and a slider. His velocity has improved. He's in the mid to upper 90s. But Barrios' game revolves around that breaking ball. If he has his good one, it's going to be lights out.
Bo Jackson is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon. They came out on the losing losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matt, they have to avoid the sweep right here, especially a 4-game sweep. That can be devastating to the psyche of a team. It's okay. It happens. Throughout the course of a season, you're going to drop 3 in a row. But to get pounded 4 games by the same team can happen.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Lifted in the air out to right. Dickerson's after it, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
With Merrifield next to bat. Popped up. Therefore, it is Guerrero, and that's the first out. A chance now from the K to have a look at the starting 9 for these Royals. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, I'll keep an eye on the leadoff guy and see what he can do in this one. He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. He's swinging the bat really well right now, and by watching his mannerisms in the box, he just looks comfortable in the plate. He's in some kind of a groove.
Here's Carlos Santana now, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
Bichette takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. Has 2 hits and 11 trips for the series so far. He's set. Here it comes.
Nope. Ball 1. Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Jackson at second with 2 down. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
The 2-0.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Here's the 2-1. 2-2. 2 out here and a runner at second. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. McGuire finds it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. 1 left for Kansas City. Still no score. Striding in is George Springer. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And now a pitch on the way.
Nope, that's down.
And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
One of the toughest things to do in baseball is to sweep a series. A 3-game series is tough, but they have a chance with a win today to do something really special, and that would be a sweep of a 4-game set at home.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. 3-1.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Set. Here's the 3-1. And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. He's at the knees and called strike 3.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
Into the box now, Lourdes Gurriel, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 1 home run and 7 driven in. Now the 0-1. Right side. And the Blue Jays break into the hit column as that's a base hit.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
Number 7.
Standing in now, Reese McGuire, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there, 1-1.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
No score here as we play inning number 2. A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller.
1-2.
Here comes the 1-2. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
The 2-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Batting 7th, the designated hitter, Randall Griffith.
Randall Grichuk at the plate now. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Well, this looked like it could have been a quick inning, get the first out, and then boom, 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 3 singles. All of a sudden, they're loaded with 1 out.
Yeah, this is execution at its best right here. 1 out. He's still got double play in order. If he can make a pitch, he can get out of it. If he doesn't, crooked number goes up.
At the plate, Corey Dickerson. 1-0 the count. Bases are loaded here. 1 man out. Fastball swung on and missed.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Liner towards second. That's in there. Base hit. Throw to second will be in time, but the run's going to come in and score.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Kevin Biggio stepping up now as he'll take a look at ball 1. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Here's the 1-0. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field, and that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. A run in. Here's a second runner around third. Safe at the plate, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
This thing was a double or more the second it left his bat. He really drove it well, and it ended up one-hopping the wall out there. And more importantly, he picks up 2 RBI along the way.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. At the plate now, Bo Bichette, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He flied out leading off the ball game. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Royals nothing. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He's been productive at the plate in the series with 6 hits coming into this one.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
Here's the first pitch to him. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
The windup and the 0-1. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Royals catcher. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone. So to get his day started at the plate, Yogi Yamashita trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. Now here's the first offering.
Yeah.
One out, nobody on. Ball 1 taken just off the inside. In tight there as he's got to turn out of the way of that one. A bouncer up the middle. And there are 2 away now.
Batting 7, the left fielder, Yada.
Next, here is Jonathan Daza. He brings a hit streak that currently sits at 6 games entering play. First pitch on its way.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that. He's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. Royals go down 1, 2, 3. Still down 3-0. Stepping in once again is Santiago Espinal. Flew out last time up.
Santiago Espinal.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Slurve in there. Strike 1. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch.
Oh, that's out. You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. I think getting the leadoff man in every inning is important as a pitcher. When you're coming off an inning that you really labored through, it makes all the difference mentally.
Here now the 2-2. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
The 2-2 one more time. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. And now here is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the AB on its way. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Hit back up the middle. Mondesi brings it in. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Stepping in next, George Springer struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays, but they lead it 3-0. bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop, Adalberto Mondesi.
The shortstop, number 27.
Now the first pitch.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
And a good throw gets him one gone.
Batting ninth, the designated hitter, Nicky Lopez.
So here's the Royals DH, Nicky Lopez, swinging it well so far in this series. He's 3 for 9. First pitch on the way.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
Hit hard on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly, and quickly there are 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Bo Jackson.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Bo Jackson. He doubled his last time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Count even now at 1-1. Again, another foul ball. Here comes the 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. KC down in order. They trail in this one 3-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for Toronto,
New inning set to get underway, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
Ball 1. The 1-0 misses for the second ball. Now the 2-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
now batting, number 7.
So stepping in is Reese McGuire. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. From the stretch.
Counts 1-0.
What makes hitting so difficult is covering both sides of the plate, and that hard pitch right there that was inside makes it awfully tough now to cover both the inside and the outside part of the plate.
The 1-0. Lifted in the air to center. Jackson is there, 2 gone. So with 2 gone here in the
15,
4th, let's check out our pitch
designated
speed
hitter,
comparison for the 2
Randall
starters. And
Richard.
folks, that is not a misprint. He's been clocked at over 100 miles an hour so far. My goodness. Now to bat, Randall Grichuk, 1 for 1 with a single so far. First delivery to him.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Hey, he finds himself down 0-2 with the quickness. I know he's a great 2-strike hitter, but this at bat, he's going to have to find a way to nickel and dime and get this thing back to even.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Now at the plate, Whit Merrifield. He'll lead it off here against Jose
The
Barrios.
second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
Pitch on the way.
Hey, make no mistake about it, this lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest, 1-1. Merrifield behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. So next to the plate for the Royals, Carlos Santana. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Yeah.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Get down 1-1.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Royals. And it's fouled away. Here comes the 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. Andrew Benintendi is on deck. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. The next 3-2. The bouncer to the left side. He's got it. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now.
Andrew Benintendi.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Andrew Benintendi. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
2-0 count, the pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 3-0.
Now I've got choice to sacrifice myself where I can.
Stepping in for the Jays, Corey Dickerson.
Leading
He'll
off
start things out as we begin the
right
fifth.
fielder, Corey Dickerson.
Now here's the first offering.
Aye. 0-1.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
Oh, I love this, boys. Mano-y-mano. He's coming to get him with back-to-back big-time heaters.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
The third baseman, number 8, Kevin Biggio.
No one on with one down, and that'll bring in Kevin Biggio. From the stretch, here's the pitch. No balls and one strike. Now here it comes.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
To the plate now, Bo Bichette, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
This one's down to third. Santana's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Last half of the fifth coming up. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Royals 0. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, Royals manager Mike Matheny talked with me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and he told me overall he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed one base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
For the Royals, the catcher, Salvador Perez.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball, that's inside.
Action in that KC pen now as a right-hander's begun to loosen up. '50th pitch of the game on its way.
That's a ball.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Too high. And it's 3-0.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
So now to the plate, Yogi Yamashita. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
First offering on its way.
He's certainly searching out there on the mound. 5 straight balls in a row. You have to take a strike as a hitter right here.
Perez gets his lead at first, nobody out. 2 balls and no strikes.
6 straight here out of the zone to start the inning, so I think it's a good time to go out and have a word with your pitcher. Just got to make sure everything's fine physically and remind him to be free and easy with his motion. You can't try to force pitches into the strike zone.
The 2-1 home. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Now a chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. To second for 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Yeah, choppers like that make it really tough. You can't make the ball get to you much faster, so the key is making sure you field it cleanly and at least get 1, which they did there.
Digging in next, Jonathan Daza hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB. He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Well, these guys haven't had too many opportunities yet to test the running game in this one, so they could decide to put a man in motion right here.
1-2 now. Runners on first with 1 down. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
Into the box, Adalberto Mondesi as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge it.
3-0 to him now. Has a look, now the pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
Called strike, and that'll run it full.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home, lifted down the line in left. And that'll get down for a base hit. throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold things to first and second here.
The designated hitter, Mickey Lopez.
In now, Nicky Lopez. And that one yanked just foul. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 0-1 on its way. And a slur, but this is in the dirt for a ball. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Now the 2-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that is through into center field. A base hit. He'll come home with it. And not in time as the run scores.
Center field, number 16.
And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Standing in now, Bo Jackson, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. The 0-1 pitch. Two men are on with two men out. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
The 1-2.
I got to count 2 and 2.
Now 2 and 2. This is the pitch where you want to attack the zone. If you go 3 and 2, then you put the runners in motion.
From the belt, the pitch. Outside and a full count, 3 and 2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Striding in is Whit Merrifield. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch.
Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so if he could find a way to get out of this bases-loaded jam by only giving up 1 run, that would be clutch.
Grounded softly to the right. Reined in. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Royals settle for just the 1.
I'm good. I bought it. I get it. I get it. I got it. I got it. I'm good. I'm with it. I'm with it. I get it. I get it. I got it. I got it. I'm good. You dig it? You dig it? Squad hustle like a relay.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Santiago Espinal. Wanderson Charles takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 64, Wanderson Charles.
First delivery to him. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. With that, the Jays put their leadoff man on to start the inning.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Into the box now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 home. Fly ball out to right field. Benintendi in pursuit. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with one out.
So next to hit is Lourdes Gurriel. He flew out in his last AB.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another flyout wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
Hey, this is a spot as a pitcher right now. You want to get a little bit greedy. Ideal would be to roll up a 2-ball. At worst, try to get yourself a strikeout.
Now the 1-0.
Ball that guy.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Fouled off. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Swing and a shot toward right center. And this is going to wind up as extra bases as that'll played one for sure and maybe a second. One run is scored. Here's a second runner around third. He scores as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
You simply cannot offer a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
At the plate, Reese McGuire. This one's flared toward left center. Mondesi has a play, makes the play, and there are two gone now.
The batter, number 15, designated hitter, Randall Grichuk.
Next up, Randall Grichuk. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Gurriel stands at second with 2 gone. This one's down to third. Over to first, and that retires the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Part of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. It's the Blue Jays 5 and the Royals 1. So now Carlos Santana, and through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
And that misses for ball 1.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Santana in front with a 2-0 count. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. The 2-1 home. Swing and a liner. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Up next for the Royals, the right fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. Dickerson going back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Andrew Benintendi, a 2-run shot. Second home run early in the year, and it's a 5-3 game now.
Man, that swing right there, Dan, that had to feel good. You're facing an elite starter. You don't know if you're even going to get wood on the baseball today.
You know, and that'll rattle you a little bit. This guy's been throwing the ball great, one of the top pitchers in the game. He's not used to guys barreling him up and hitting him in the seats.
And up steps Salvador Perez. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Now the 1-0 is in there for strike 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-1.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Now the 2-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Down the left field line and deep. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
High in the air into shallow left center. Gurriel comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
The left fielder, number 3, Jonathan.
Up next, Jonathan Daza. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. One-0 count. Here it is.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
The 1-1. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Still only 1 out in the inning. And another foul ball. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.